Hello everyone, it is Skyz here. Welcome to another Starfield video. So I just posted, or I guess yesterday, I posted my my guide on how to steal ships video, which was very rushed because college constraints. But I have a few hours to record. So I thought I'd record another one because I got a comment on that video, asking where I got the M1911 I used in that video. So in today's video, I hope that I can make it clear and blunt on how I actually obtained the weapon. But without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay. So what I have here is the XM2311, which is clearly obviously a M1911 clone, like inverse clone. And I actually got this through a quest. I got this through a quest over in the, if I can actually pull it up. So I actually attained a weapon on a quest when I was orbiting Porema 2. So I'm actually going to reload a save from that, or from before I did the quest. Obviously going to save beforehand so that I don't lose any of my progress. And we're gonna jump right back. Oh no, I have to jump really far back. Okay. But I'm gonna show you on how to get the quest started. Oh no.
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of
Aha.
Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over now.
Alright, so as you can tell, I just jumped to the Porma system. It will start you actually out right over here at Porma 2, where you get a distress call from Paradiso Security, which we're actually going to land to it now. This is how you start the quest first contact, which is where I got the M1911. Okay, so once you get the quest first contact, I'm actually gonna set that as my active quest. So once you get to Porma, obviously I just got that the stress signal from the security team to go there and talk to them and hope that I can settle whatever kind of issue they have with the starship in orbit. So I'm gonna go over ahead and quickly do the quest. I don't want to spoil the quest, but if you want to stay spoiler free from the quest, there is a specific option you have to choose though, which I'll leave, or I'll timestamp to before I get to that point. Make sure you choose this exact option and do it, and this is the only way you can get the exact pistol that I have. It would be different legendary effects though. But so go to that timestamp if you don't want to be spoiled about the quest. But I'm going to go ahead and open the door here and talk to this guy.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? I understand you're eager to get into it, but if you're unwilling to take this seriously, I can foresee problems in your future. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Porema space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Alright, so now that we talked to that guy, we now actually have to fly up to the spaceship and dock and board. Yeah, we've made first contact, hence the name, first contact of the quest. And now we're going to board the ship. Alright, we board the ship. Go ahead and open the door, and now you get to talk to these people. Of course I am.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
Yeah, so you are literally Sweden in this predicament here, but just go ahead and keep talking to the
yes,
people.
Of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Alright, so now you have to follow
Dr. DaCosta,
the
you may
captain
return to your
here
quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
up to the top.
I
So,
follow you to the
we're going to
bridge.
notice
For
that this guy
security.
has the
I was not really happy
XM33
to hear
pistol,
on
and this
that,
guy
but
has
I'm
a
not
Old Earth
waiting.
shotgun, which is actually what the name of that shotgun's called.
Welcome to the Earth
Once we
colony
get up
ship
there.
Constant.
So we're
In
at
the
the
early
Constant.
2100s, my ancestor Rupert Brackenridge researched
Tell us a
a
couple
number
of
of
backstories
scientific
here.
scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
So, here we
I
are.
have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
Sounds like you can use some help.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way. Report back to me and let me know what they say, and we'll go from there. Thank you.
Thank you and Godspeed.
Our
Alright.
people never expected to meet.
So yes, so now we have to go talk to the people of Paradiso down below to negotiate a deal for these people up here at Constant. And there's a very specific choice you have to choose, as I've said already, because it's the only way you can get the suppressed XM3. So I'm gonna head down there right now. Now we have to head up into Paradiso itself. This is like a New Vegas, Miami type of like vacation place. So it's not really like a settlement. It's more of a
absolutely beautiful.
It's more of like a Las Vegas, Walt Disney, like Disney World type of like place, which I think is really cool. I do like the aesthetic of Paradiso. It's very nice. It's very tropical. It looks very good. I like it. It looks really cool. But so we head up into the executive office. Choose floor. Executive floor. All right then.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
Kind of. Oh, it's orbit. Just click that one.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then.
Yep.
Sure.
This topic does not matter. Doesn't care. All right. So now.
Feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty.
So now you get to talk to these people. This is where the choice comes in. This is the most crucial part, because if you choose the wrong one, you have to reload a save and choose the right one. You can't go back and choose a different one. You have to choose this particular one right now. So talk to these people, and I have already talked to these people, so I'm actually just going to skip. You have to choose, I'll buy a grav drive and convince them to settle somewhere else. This is the choice you have to choose. You cannot choose convince them to take the settlement deal or just blow them up completely. So you have to choose buy the grav drive, which I think is also the most morally right choice too. Although the only downside is that you are paying for the grav drive, but they give you a really powerful weapon in return. So I think it's really, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So
good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the
so
business.
now we have to head over to Hope Tech.
I know. Compared to the destruction of...
Right. On behalf of...
I've been working on a
sure
new
you realize
marketing
how
slogan.
good shit.
Don't
Sorry,
just
you've gotta go.
imagine paradise. Live it.
All right. How many credits do I have? 15,000. Okay. So the only thing about this choice is that either you have to have 40,000 credits to buy the grav drive at full price, or persuade it down to 25,000. I currently have 15,000 apparently, so I'm going to go ahead and do some some level grinding. Just grinding out the credits here, so I'll be right back. Okay, I just got the credits, so now I'm heading over to New Hope Tech. Okay, so now we're in Hope.
Swing by Hope Tech Star Yard and see if they have anything interesting for sale.
Hope Town, and now we're going to Hope Tech on the building inside. So, you could get 1 or 2 quests while trying to do this. Or I got a side quest where lady was being hunted by a bounty hunter.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once.
That, but
Idealistic, and Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying.
Did not care. But so now we get to talk to Rob over here about a grav drive. I would recommend before you talk to him, put down a quick save. So that way, if you do, or Bennu, if you do fail to persuade to get down to 25,000, you can just hop that up again. So we're gonna do that real quick.
Sure.
No.
Oh, you should. Oliver sent a courier, so grab drive. Part's not cheap though.
Yeah, no shit.
It's
So
pretty
now we persuade him. Always
true.
2,
I hear you.
2, and 1.
You may think so.
Aha. So now we try that again. I want to keep trying until I get it.
I'm not sure
Oh.
about karma. But
No shit, I
not
got
wrong.
that. No shit.
It would
Okay.
be Tell you what.
That was my door opening. Pay credits.
Right it is. I'll get to.
Now I don't care about these credits. I sold everything on my ship because I'm gonna go back to my old save after this. So now we get to talk to Eamon, which is a person on the Constant, and he's the engineer. And you have to do a couple of small tasks for him. And now we talk to this guy.
People always appreciate a good engineer.
This guy's kind of cool.
I have a million. How did you do?
I don't have time. I don't really have time for this.
Oh, well, I won't bother. Oh,
No,
I've
don't
got
care.
I haven't even given you, and I might add.
Someone else
Yes,
talk
of
about blah blah
course.
blah. So be prepped for the
What
grab drive.
I've just received word.
Ready as can be.
Great.
All right.
There are 3 preparations I need
Here are the
you to help me
preparations
make
you
while I
need.
set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it.
Alright, so if you didn't get that, you now have to head to these 3 computers and do what they tell you to do. So this one, we'll start with Alpha, then go to Bravo, and go to Delta. So Alpha, this controls the power. So you want to repower the turbo pump port to the auxiliary cryo radiator. So there we go. That's one of them down. Even if I go into my quest log here, it will tell me. Okay. Well, if you go to quest log, it'll tell you what you need to do, but it won't tell you exactly if you done it or not, unless you don't see that blue mark, which I don't have it anymore. So I did it correctly. This should be. This is Gamma. Okay, whatever. I guess they're not labeled properly. So this one is to adjust or to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the module assembly, which makes no sense. But basically, you just need to take the flange pipes and decouple from the auxiliary module assembly. Boom. There we go. Back out of that. Don't see the blue mark, so we're good. And now if I head all the way over here, go to beta. We just need to change the plasma runoff inhibitor all the way down to 5%. This one's probably the easiest one to do. And now we get to talk to Breckenridge, or yeah, Brackenridge, whatever. And this is where you actually get to the guns. This is probably the longest part of the video right here. How to actually get the gun. But now if we talk to her in her office, her quarters or whatever,
Just
there's
because
a lot
our
of doors to get
equipment's
through
old
here.
doesn't mean it won't work to take control.
Yeah, also there's like old Earth antiques around that you can also steal too. Anyway,
I feel I should
set
know who
and
this person
ready
is,
to
but
go.
somehow it's escaped my memory.
Well,
close this way.
it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you.
If you have the feel.
The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
Yep, no problem. Glad it worked out.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll
Yep.
make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
You give me back more money, and there we go. You get the modified XM2311. And also, if you don't like the modifications she put on for existence this time, I did not get a suppressor. You can just you can pop it down a quick save right before you talk to the captain, and you can keep going through a conversation until you get a suppressor. I think mine was legendary, I could be wrong too. But yeah, that's how you get the XM3211 very early on. I don't know if you can get this anywhere else in the game, but this is one of the most powerful weapons I've found so far, in my almost like daytime of playing, while also being a full-time college student and like part-time employee. But yeah, that's pretty much how you get the XM2311 right before you turn level 5. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for the support on the other Starfield videos, especially the last one. Last time I checked, we're at 2.5k views, which is freaking nuts. But I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.